Hello all, and welcome to this episode of Sizer Quick Tricks with your man, GearCraze. Today we're going to be looking at a classic of Italo disco music that you can score for real cheap, the Rolling Juno 50. And nobody knows why you can score it for real cheap, or at least to claim they don't, but I know why. It's because it was anti-Semitic and they wanted to cover it up. Juno. You know people these days, they all start hollering thinking you're Hitler if you own something that says Juno all up on the front of it. Now, I paid full price for mine back in the day, but at least now you can get yours pretty much for free. So that's the first step. Go out and buy yourself a Juno. That's great. Now you're thinking. See, the Juno 50 is a little bit different from the other ones because it's so small. You see, like, this is really small. You can just pick it up. And the funny thing about this one is you don't have to worry about plugging a power cord in there or whatever. You just gotta use the battery. So you can there's a battery compartment right here, and you just put in your batteries right there, and then that's your power source. So this thing is self-sustaining, you know? You can just take this out wherever you go, and then you got yourself a Juno on the go. So the real cool thing about this one is that apart from the size, you know, you can carry this around, but aside from that, it does so much to help you. Like, you just press the disco button, start and stop, put in your chords, and you got yourself a Italo disco right there. Like, how could you go wrong with that, right? I think the thing is that people think you're some kind of a genius if you gotta spend an hour making a violin sound on a Juno or something, but it takes me like all of 2 seconds to just punch in 9/4 for the violin and then enter. And I got myself a nice little isn't that the most beautiful little violin you ever heard? Yeah. So that's the Juno 50 right there. You could be making records. You could make 5 times as many records in the time that it takes your average Italo disco producer to make 1 record, and all you gotta do is use your Juno 50 in your head, and then you got yourself the beautiful Italo disco to bring to the world. Now, if you really do want to get picky about your drums, it even has a drum pad. Listen to this. That's some good drums. Let's listen to more.